I ain't gonna even do a long intro this time.
Shit. God
because we recorded a whole episode and didn't even record the motherfucker, so it was just 5 minutes. But welcome to another episode of Paul TV. Hey. But I'm cut straight to the chase, man. Y'all know why we here. R.I.P. DMX.
The dog is gone.
We lost the dog, man.
Yeah, the king, man. One of our kings has been called home.
Yes. And I'm sad in a way, but not really, man.
The dog went through it, man. He
died at peace, man.
Yeah, the dog had so much pain, you know what I'm saying, that he went through, man, and he had to deal with so much growing, like throughout his life.
Mm-hmm.
From his early childhood to people just lacing him with, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of stuff, man. Like, and he was still such a great giving person. And he had so many jewels as far as like advice in life. Like, he had so much pain, but he talked through his experiences versus just giving you what he, you know what I'm saying? And then you can hear it in his music.
Mm-hmm.
But DMX was more than just as an artist. If you listen to DMX, man, DMX talked about what he went through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many people doing that. He
real shit.
You know what I'm saying? DMX he was probably the one artist that never talked about how many records he sold, how much money he made.
It was what he was going through.
Yeah, it always was about what he was going through.
And it made people like us relate to it. You know what I'm saying?
I always related to DMX.
Because there's always something, like, no matter what you're going through, somebody else out there is probably going through the same shit. And they listen to your shit to feel better about themselves because they realize they ain't going through that shit alone.
Yep. DMX never made you feel
at the same time, DMX made that. Nigga, I drove to the gym listening to DMX. I was down there going 100. I said, let me slow the fuck down.
His voice do it, bro.
I was like, God damn, I'm on these little skinny ass streets. Let me slow the fuck down.
The only thing
DMX get you hype, bro.
I would say one time he got out of his album. One of his most slept on album was The Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
And he talking about how he know he was gonna go back to the top with how many records he said, but DMX never talked about the money he made.
Yeah, he never really bragged about the shit that he had.
He never talked about that shit.
Unlike today. That's why I can't really relate to a lot of music today, because it's like you bragging about nothing against them, but you bragging about I can't relate to that.
I don't got $1 million, bro. Like
exactly.
I ain't got Versace. I don't got Versace. I can't afford it.
Nigga, I wear the same drawers 3 times a week.
I ain't saying all that. I can't afford to go to the damn dollar store. I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, Doc. I know you just.
I done upgraded from Hanes to Ralph Lauren's, nigga. My balls shit nice now.
You up there, Ralph Lauren?
Ralph Lauren.
I'm still at Hanes.
You at Hanes?
I ain't gonna hold you up, fam.
That's okay. My shit can breathe now.
I can't afford it, cuz.
Why we go there, man? That had nothing to do.
Back to DMX and back to his legacy. A question was asked, and I think we talked about it earlier offline. Would he leave a bigger legacy than Tupac and Biggie?
Biggie, of course.
Yeah.
Tupac?
Debatable.
Tupac is kind of head-to-head, because I feel like now, no matter where you at, if you put on the X song, nobody's gonna be like, man, turn that shit out. What you playing? Like, you're not gonna ruin the vibe. Like, if you at a party, if you at a get back, a kickback or something, or whatever, or you in the car, you play an X song, nobody can be like, man, what you playing? They'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That same thing with Pac. In my opinion, I think X music will age better.
Than Pac?
I think so.
So here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
X did die at 50.
It also depends on what generation you was born in, too.
Right. So X did die at 50.
Mm-hmm.
Pac died at 25. Half DMX age. You know what I'm saying? 25 years later.
Man, I was young, bro. 25.
Yeah, exactly. You can still put on a Pac song. The thing is, what I'm saying is, we don't know. And I don't know, it depends on the generation. The reason why, because I feel like if you look at the way X was, he seemed like he was more, even though he was from the East Coast, he seemed more inspired by Tupac than he was by Biggie. And it's nothing against Big, but I just feel like if you're not from a certain demographic with Biggie Smalls, you don't really consider his music impactful. It was just he was just a great artist.
He was hot at the time.
Not only was he hot, but he was one of the best dudes out at that time that was rapping. Rapping wise, like he's got probably some of the best stuff you can ever hear. But as far as like DMX and Tupac, it wasn't even about, for me, for DMX won nowhere, and I'm gonna be real, I don't think he was nowhere near lyrical as them two was. But he was deep.
Yeah, exactly.
He was deep. It was simplistic. Like, the people say Pac was simplistic, but if you go back, Pac was not simplistic at all.
Nah, you talking that shit.
Pac
when you really get into it, you're talking some shit.
Pac was like, whoa. But for DMX was simplistic as shit. But it was so deep.
Yeah.
It was so poetic. And it made so much sense. And it spoke to you.
Another thing to add to your case, I don't think people would say, when they discuss the greatest rappers, they would mention X. They always mention Pac.
Pac, Big, Snoop,
you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Pac, Big,
However,
Snoop, Nas. Then they go to the next generation. J. Cole, Drake, Wayne. Like,
however, not to belittle X's legacy in his rap career. Because I know growing up, man, X, his music, even the movies he played in, like Rough Rider shit, bro. Like,
X was that guy, man.
X was that shit, man. So
like we're not gonna act like X was that guy.
Man,
I'm also gonna be honest with you, because I watched, you know what I'm saying, X is, you know, I started listening to X first album came out, I was 14. I thought, you know, I was able to listen to that type of shit then. He was the first, I'm gonna be real with you. He was the first East Coast rapper that I had his CD. Because I used to listen to like Master P and all that shit down south.
When you was 14, you said CD. Did y'all have, what y'all had?
A CD. We had an actual CD.
Why you?
Because you about to say some turntable shit or something. Trying to be funny.
Just ask what y'all had at the time, bro.
It was 1998. You was alive.
Yeah, we had the CD players and shit. You had to carry the motherfucker around with the headphones and shit.
That was that thing right there.
Hey, man, damn, man.
Yeah, but I see where you trying to go with this.
Just a little bit.
You gotta do a shot because I'm a little older. But we had the CD player, and I had the CD, and I did. And when I first got a CD player for Christmas, she asked me what CD I wanted. It was "It Dark and Hell Is Hot." I could have asked for any No Limit Cash Money, because I think Juvie was about to drop 400 Degrees. I asked for "It's Dark and Hell Is Hot." And I listened to that thing so much. And I was like, that was the first East Coast rapper that had me like that. And then just listening to DMX, he, like I said, he was so relatable, but it was just like, he the first East Coast rapper not getting all philosophical and, you know what I'm saying? I'm like to be honest with you, when I listen to Jay-Z, he talk his stuff. But when I listen to Nas, it was so complex. Till it was like, no 14-year-old can follow that. But DMX was just like boom, 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 getting the job done. And I never forget when he came out with his second album. I mean, they was back to back. They literally like 6 months or something apart like that. They both sold that flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. Bro, it's like I felt like I thought I had matured, but he was saying shit that was like, and I'm like, as a 15-year-old kid, I'm like, yo, I can relate to that shit. I couldn't relate.
Yeah.
I thought I was relating. But whatever I was going through at that time as a kid, what he was saying, it was relatable.
So I got a question, man. It might be a hard question to answer. What's your favorite?
And then it was X.
What's your favorite X song?
You said song.
Top three.
Top three X songs?
Top three DMX songs.
That is tough. We're Back. That's on the Grand Champion.
Mm-hmm.
One more road to cross, one more risk to take.
Yeah.
Gotta live my life like it's one more move to me. I gotta have more than 3. I know them 2 right there.
Shit, 5.
Shit.
Well, give your favorite. Ain't no number to it.
All right, cool. So I got How's It Going Down?
This in order?
No.
I
can't do no order.
Okay.
How's It Going Down?
Top songs there.
Damien and the Omen. Bloodline Anthem. We're Back. That's on the Grand Champ album. All in My Life is on the Grand Champ album. Dogs Is Out is on the Grand Champ album. Dog for Life, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Damn. Boom.
And no, so that I'm just letting you know, Slipping. Damn, Grand Finale. Fuck, it's like that's 10.
That's 10 right there.
That's 10. No, that's not in my top 10. That's just 10 I named off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Because then if I keep going, I'll be here all day. Like DMX was one of my favorite rappers, dog. DMX was one of my favorite rappers. It was. I used to argue with niggas about him and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
I thought DMX was always better than Jay-Z. But, I mean, you break it down.
When you say that to some people, they'll go fucking crazy.
Nah, you ain't them Hove and them Beehive fans. I'm not doing that.
Jay-Z is Rated.
Now, I'm not going to shit on Hove legacy like that, but okay. I ain't saying I can do without, because he got some shit out there that, you know what I'm saying, the rap game need, but Hove was not like Nas or Jay-Z, to be honest with you. I used to be like, Like I told you, East Coast wide, it went from DMX. I had some things with Jay-Z that I was like, yeah, that's dope. But it was DMX and 50 Cent. Like, them 2 motherfuckers right there was like the hardest shit. That, and Jada and Fab and all them dudes, they was hard.
I'm going to talk about something else about X's legacy to me. In my opinion, I think X set the standard, or he opened the doors for rappers to be in movies. Who?
That shit out the gate.
I think X movies was...
Nah, dog. That damn Bishop iconic... DMX...
that's one,
DMX have no roles, and none against X. And I love DMX and rest in peace, but he had... There's no more iconic role than Bishop.
So I think what I'm trying to say is, in my opinion, I like X's roles in his movies better than...
Tupac roles?
Than any rapper... In my opinion.
Look. We celebrate X's life. I ain't finna look. I'm not.
That damn Bishop, huh?
Not Bishop, Lucky, anything Pac. Shit, no, he ain't fuck with Tupac when it come to that shit. Like,
well, like I said,
Tupac went from playing a motherfucker get thrown off a roof to a romantic ass dude with Janet, bro, it's hard as shit to do. Bro,
I mean that's we ain't gotta agree on everything. You're right. But to me, X played as a rapper. He played the best.
He knew
my favorite movies.
Yeah, he ain't fucking with
X and Wounds and Cradle to the Grave, all that shit.
Yeah, some good shit.
Cradle to the Grave, nigga ran off a wall and did a flip. That was the most amazing shit I seen.
He did some good shit, but he ain't fucking with Tupac.
Tupac went on Def Jam Vendetta.
Tupac was dead.
Exactly. X was on Def Jam Vendetta, nigga.
Nah, I give him a lot of shit, but
he
then you got
Vendetta.
And then you got, bro. You got to remember, man. You talking about Ice Cube, and you can't just say
no.
Them niggas like.
Did you say Will Smith?
Yeah. As far as acting, yeah. As far as music,
and rappers, man.
I mean, when you take the rap part in and put it into Will Smith.
Will Smith, I love you, bro. Come on, man. I ain't gonna push you.
But as far as acting, yeah. But as far as like rapper / acting,
to me, I think
Ice Cube, LL Cool J, bro, you got some
it's a lot, but X is my favorite. This, like I said, this is all opinion based. I get it. X is my favorite. Every movie X played in, I had to watch that shit.
You're right.
because I love X, man. But
I do.
DMX,
That damn Never Die Alone was so hard.
Facts.
That was a hard ass movie.
He played a fucked up ass role in that shit.
He did.
Like,
but
damn.
But
that was you talking about a low budget black ass movie, boy.
Yeah, but you talking about, I don't know, when it comes to that, I ain't
you on that Pac shit.
Nah.
You got a case though.
You
got other people though.
Ain't just Pac. You talking about Cube and Pac.
Q got them Fridays.
Q got comedy. Q got
some shit.
Q played all Ice-T. Like you talking about a lot of motherfuckers.
You got a point there.
As far as like the music, I'll give you that. As far as like the message he's saying in his like in interviews and his impact, like it was never a dull moment when DMX was like this nigga. Yo, I tell you, this nigga pretending to be a cop in an airport.
Hey, he said, X
there's no dull moments with DMX.
I watched the clip of Drink Champs with Nori. Shout out to Nori.
Mm-hmm. Nori's a cool dude. He a dope
Shout out to Nori.
Nori dope as fuck.
Yeah, X on there. X said if he was to die right now, he would be satisfied because he lived his life.
X never.
So
that's what I'm saying.
And that, you know what, man? That little short clip, man, made me realize, man.
You gotta live your life to the fullest.
Each day we wake up, bro.
Blessing.
It really is, bro. Even if it's a fucked up day, somebody ain't wake up, bro. You gotta make the best of this shit. And how many, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to be on no sad shit, but it's like we all have these fucked up days, man. But at the same time, you gotta look at it from another point of view. Bro, we still here. We still, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of us here and shit, us on this show, finna get fucked up after the show. Like, bro, we is still living, bro. Like, so we still, you know what I'm saying? Like, God still got us here for a reason, bro.
Man, look, man,
we still gotta live, man.
Red Fox said this shit. God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest comedians that ever did it. Said, enjoy your life. You only get one of them motherfuckers.
Exactly. This ain't no video game,
yeah,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying go out there and you know what I'm saying, ruin your life. But you gotta also enjoy your life. Whatever you feel, man, Devin the Dude got a song called Do What You Want to Do, Say What You Want to Say. And it's just a real thing. That's the one thing I can honestly say about DMX. Like, man, that man wasn't scared of, that man was not afraid of death. Like he at no moment DMX showed me that he was afraid of death.
Mm-hmm.
I got that from Biggie and Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Pac was paranoid, even though he got killed. When he got killed, Biggie Smalls, he wasn't paranoid. He was trying to make things right, but he got killed. Let's not just talk about Pac and Big. It's just Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That's another one that...
It's like, you never know, bro.
You never know. So Nipsey...
You never know, man.
Nipsey, I feel like with Nipsey Hussle, he seemed like he was trying to get it right because he knew he was... Nipsey, I think, if you listen to Nipsey, if you go back and listen to him, I think Nipsey was the same way. Like, yo, I don't think I'm going to be here long. I'm trying to do everything right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make my shit right. I'm trying to get as much right out of my life as I can before they take me out. And I think that's what he was doing. Like a lot of these people, and DMX, like I said, like DMX, man, one thing about DMX, man, DMX ain't never, whatever DMX was feeling that fucking morning, that's what DMX was gonna do.
And we sit here and bump that shit.
Yeah.
My man lived to 50, man.
But that's what I'm saying. So here's
50, bro.
I told you offline, I talked to you about that today. I was like, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I love DMX to death. One of my favorite rappers. My favorite one's iconic.
Mm-hmm.
I am surprised that he lived to 50. The shit he used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you seen his, in 2006, X had bought out this damn reality show. It was on BET. And DMX was in the store drunk as shit. Eating fucking, like he was in the mic, you know, they got microwaves in them gas stations and shit. DMX was making sandwiches and shit. Egg sandwiches and shit, eating that shit, and then drunk as shit, talking that shit. No, he was high as shit, drunk, drinking beer. I hopped in his car, speeding down the damn house. He was living in Arizona at the time. This nigga went to the dentist, right? I told you about this. This nigga went to the dentist. They pulled his teeth, gave him some damn Percocet and Vicodin and said, dude, whatever you do not drink. DMX went to the store. He said, I got to go to golfing today. DMX went golfing. DMX came out there with a case of Heineken. He was drinking that shit. I was like, this nigga is, how is this nigga still alive? Like, that's all Yo! So when they told that nigga hospital, I was like, damn, like, I hope he pulled through it because he's so strong because he been doing it, he been pulling through shit for years. Like, people don't understand that DMX for years has been been hospitalized for ODs and shit like that. I think his body finally just gave out on it. But X lived his fucking life. X pretended to be a fucking police in the airport. Y'all don't understand. DMX a fucking fool. Let's not like act like this nigga was just like a regular nigga now. Come on now. He was a fool now. Mm-hmm. But I did think at one point I had got to the point where I thought this man was immortal. The only thing that hurt me so much, and I tell you that, he always said throughout his career, he's going to end up being a pastor. He was one of them people that I looked at like he's getting all the shit out of his. I thought that was the one person that was getting all the sin, all the shit out of his system. Mm-hmm. And God was going to be like, all right, I need you to lead these people. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought I was getting out of that. Like, he would have made me like, even though I'm a believer.
You heard his prayers?
Oh, man. Yes.
I don't want to cuss and say prayers in the same word. But them motherfucking prayers was so deep, bro.
But I'm saying,
you watching this shit on YouTube, I'm bowing my head and shit too. I'm like, damn, that shit deep, bro.
Bruh, if DMX had made it to be a pastor, I would have been beyond a believer.
I ain't putting shit in that bowl though. I ain't putting shit in that bowl though. Nah, but I'll go.
As much as I do believe in God, but that right there would have made me be like, damn, God took a man, let the world see all the bullshit.
His whole transformation.
Made him survive all the shit.
All this shit.
And now made this man a pure, you know what I'm saying? That was the one thing that hurt me. Like, damn, I never got to see him be that pastor he always talked about. DMA talked about that shit from 1998 when he came out. He said, I know my destination is to be a pastor.
Like I said, man, at least we know when he died, we already know where he at, man.
Oh, yeah. He was good with the Lord. But God, that was the one, I think that was the one individual that God was like, here, this is everything. DMX was life, man. Like, he was one of those people. Tupac too, I would say that. It was like life. Like, nobody's perfect. This is the shit you deal with.
Yeah.
But DMX to me this is an individual that was not scared of shit. Like, I don't see where he feared death not one time.
Facts. Real shit.
That's the shit that I felt with DMX. Like, this man don't fear like leaving this world.
Real shit, man.
That shit crazy.
So, final words, man. R.I.P. X, man. R.I.P. the dog. Prayers to his family.
All for life.
We're gonna be bumping DMX for quite some time, man.
Yeah, that's my
and like I said, man, I don't even really feel sorrow, man. I'm actually happy for the man. He can flourish in heaven, man. And I seen a quote or a status earlier, man. They said heaven got a hell of a soundtrack now. I ain't trying to see it no time soon, but I'm just saying.
Alleviate the pain from that. But I listen to their music down here.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's another episode of Board TV.
So this is Just Harris from Pull Up TV. You know what I'm saying? We ain't did this verse thing in a long time where I spit my favorite verse, but in honor of DMX, because he was one of my favorite rappers, I feel like I got to do a verse for him. One of my favorite DMX verses. The first one I probably remembered, and it was the hardest shit I had. It came from One More Road to Cross. So it went like this, the last verse. Hey, yo, I see it. I try to avoid it, but it comes. That's how it's going in the slums over crumbs. Some little becomes some major. Niggas get blown up like a pager ear to ear with a razor. Pour out my soul to control the hurt. Why must Earl Simmons swim in dirt? I'm gonna make it work. 28, trying to get baptized. 3 scared to touch because he said I gave him bad vibes. Blind, trying, but I'm plotting. Straight down, but I'm plotting. We all gotta make it, but who wants to be forgotten? I'm gonna leave a mark, but it won't be the mark of the devil. Throw dirt and make your hand burn when it touch the shovel. The level of animosity is stopping me from thriving. Fuck what them niggas is talking about. I'm surviving, alive, and going through it, and I made my bed. So now it be explained that I laid my head. DMX, rest in peace.